Hey everyone, my name is Elizabeth, also known as E.O.A, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about something that has been on my mind for some time, and I just would like to share it with you guys. Okay, so I would like to tell you guys or express that I am going through loneliness. I live in London. I was born and raised in the UK, East London to be precise, and for the past, nearly 10 years, I have been going through loneliness. Now, I'm not going to tell you when I've been going through it, because I don't want you guys to know my age. Keeping that a bit of a secret. But you know, once I reached a certain age, that was the time when I started developing my loneliness. I don't know what it is about London. It's like they have everything. They have you know, healthcare, security, they have, you know, all your basic necessities. They have so many shops around you. There is nothing they don't sell in London. Like, they have everything, but it's like they have all these things, but I'm not happy. It's like, once you get your paycheck, once you earn your money, go out shopping. While you're shopping, you're happy, but then when you come home, you're sad. Now, I can't speak for everyone, but for me personally, I feel sad. And in London, it feels like, you know, I'm surrounded by so many people, but then I can't really connect or relate to anyone. And I know some of you guys think loneliness is just being alone or just you being stranded on an island. No, loneliness can be when you're surrounded by many people, or you're in a football stadium and there's no one to relate to. Or it's like you're around a crowded place, someone's saying a joke, everyone's laughing, and you're just there looking because you don't understand the joke. Or maybe it's because you just don't find the joke funny. And because you're the odd one out, it makes you feel lonely. It makes you feel like you don't really belong here. That's how I feel like in the UK. Excuse me. Drink my Rio. I love this drink, by the way. It's my favourite. Excuse me for that. Tropical. This is 75p. I drink this every day. It's my favourite. Anyways, back to the topic. Yes, surrounded by people, but I'm not happy. And it's like in London, it's like when you make friends, how often does your friend call you? How often do you have time to hang out? It's because London is an expensive place. So much financial commitment. It's like the only way you can make friends in London is if you went to the same school, or if you go to the same school as someone, or if you're from the same working place as someone. But to be friends with a complete stranger, that's quite difficult. And even if you exchange numbers, how often is that new friend going to call you, and vice versa? How often are you actually going to hang out and really get to know each other? Like, that's not really common. That's really hard to do. Like, and when I say know each other, I mean like really, really know who the person is, to build deep connection, a deep bond with someone else, someone who you can really relate to on so many levels, in a friendship way. And that's what it feels like in London. It's like I'm friends with someone, but we don't really know each other. Like, we're friendly when we meet, we're friendly when we hang out and we make a few jokes and we have, you know, quite a good conversation, but we don't really know each other. And it's just, I don't know if it's the London environment, or maybe it's because there's so many people here. Like, in the UK, there is, like, you can meet people from all over the world, There are people of different backgrounds, different ethnicities, different nationalities. There's black, white, Asian, Portuguese, like so many different people. And when you come to London, it feels like you're in, I don't know what country you think you're on when you're in London. But don't think when you come to London, you just see white people. No. So many different races in the UK, which is a good thing. It's nice. But I think because there's so many different cultures, there's this culture clash. Because it's like people tend to stick with people who they're familiar with or people who they can relate to. For example, you'd rarely see the Jamaicans hanging out with the Indians because they're from two different worlds, two different cultures. The Indian people have their own, language that they speak, and the Jamaicans, they just, have their own dialect and language. And this is not to say that it's because they speak different languages, that's why they don't hang out with each other. But it's just like they have different culture, different way of doing things, different mindset. And when people of so many different mindsets are together, that causes a culture clash. Sorry about that. Sorry, the camera's acting funny. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video now because the lighting. Oh, Jesus Christ.